Hey everybody, it's Julia Freeland from Revolve You, and I just got back from a networking event. It was a fundraiser, and I thought I would do a little recording to let you all know how I think when I go to networking events. I know they can be really nerve-wracking, but if you go in with right attitude, it completely can change the entire experience. And what I do is I go in with the attitude of, hey, I just want to meet interesting people. I don't necessarily want to be looking for a job or looking for somebody who can be my client. I just want to go in and learn something new. When I go in with that attitude, everything just kind of seems to go a little easier. Now, I had an opportunity today to go into a fundraising event, and I sat down and I had dinner. I missed the morning or the early part of the cocktail meet and greet part, which is unfortunate because that's like the greatest time to meet people. So I got in right at the time of dinner, and I was able to talk to the people in my table, but it's kind of hard to really talk to a lot of people. Usually you can just kind of talk to the people near you. So when the event got all over, my friends were kind of hightailing it out, and I was about to walk out with them out the elevator. I'm standing out the elevator. I'm thinking, wait a minute. I have not made the most of this networking event. And so what I did is I said bye to my friends, I let them go, and I went back into the room where the rest of the people were milling around because I was really excited and interested in speaking with the panelists that had spoke that night and also to the main organizer. So I had in my head an idea of who I wanted to meet. There was also a gentleman that had asked an important a question that was just very relevant to my work, and it really resonated with the way I think about things. And so I really wanted to find him too. So through the process of the evening of just listening to what was happening, I was grabbing onto little teeny bits and pieces and insights about who these people were, so that when I went up and had a conversation with them afterwards, I was able to tell them about something that I appreciated about what they said. I liked the question that they had asked, and that gave me an easy entry into starting a conversation with them. How did I do that? Well, I took notes in my phone as they were speaking. And then I was able to remind myself of what it was that they had said so that I could come up and introduce myself, tell them that I enjoyed what they had said, and tell them that I was interested in what they had said, and maybe even quote what they had said, and then ask them more questions about it with the intention of learning more about who they were, and also then laying the groundwork for me to be able to talk about why I was so interested in what they said. So that was a really cool experience. And in the last, 15 minutes of this event, where I was about to leave with no contact information, I ended up staying, and I got 5 or 6 different contacts and invitations from all of them to have coffee or to at least have a phone call to further conversations about how we might be able to work together. That's how you nail a networking event. You too can do it. Just make sure, take notes as you're listening. Go up to the person, introduce yourself, tell them what you liked about what they said, be very specific about it, and then give them a reason or ask additional questions, which will then prime them to ask you why you're so curious. And then the spotlight's yours, and you can say whatever it is you want to further conversation. Okay, good luck. I'm going to bed now.